Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to draw a foot from any angle. It's going to be deep. We're going to get into why your father left you when you were 10.
Hey bro, come on now, dog.
Out of pocket for that.
Come on, man.
What do you gain from that?
So there are 3 parts of the foot that are going to be important when it comes to drawing an accurate looking foot. So this is the middle part, right? Like that.
Yep.
And then we have the heel over here, like that. Alright, that's the heel. Alright, that's the heel. And then, well, the other toes won't show because I'm showing it from the direct side view, but they will follow suit with this kind of shape that I'll draw for the big toe. From the top view, you're going to want to break down the toes in 3 as well, basically. And then the 3 toes, the ones in the middle, are going to come here, right? And then the little toe is going to be here. This is how I want you guys to be drawing toes for now, right? Just like this. It doesn't have to be too technical yet, but just like this. The big toe, and to be honest, you kind of want to have the big toe point inwards, almost like inwards towards, you want it to go this way, pointing inwards towards the middle ones, and the middle ones should be straight like that, or can be straight like that depending on your style. So the middle ones go straight ahead like that. The big toe, just a little bit, it sort of tilts on the inside of the foot, and then the little toe as well, just like the big toe, will point inwards like that towards this middle group of toes here. Alright, so that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. That's for the toes. Alright, so before you draw them individually, before you draw the toes individually, you kind of just want to group them up like that. It makes it easier, because that way you remember that the big toe points inwards and the pinky points inwards as well, but the 3 just points straight ahead. And then for the middle part of the foot, it is going to look like something like this. This is where the knuckle for the big toe is. Alright, so you kind of want to almost draw like an ellipse on the inside of the foot like that, and then you kind of just want to follow the curve of the ellipse like that, so it comes out first. Alright, just like that. The nail will be here somewhere there. Let me draw the toenails so it's easier to visualize. Okay, so you draw the ellipse on the inside of the middle part of the foot like that, and then you follow it like that. Alright, and then we'll go in, and I'll end it somewhere there like that. Right. And then for the pinky, is it a pinky or is it just a small toe? I don't know, bro. So the pinky or the small toe on this side, for balance, since we can see that it sort of forms like a bridge like thing, like a ridge where it, you know, there's like a tunnel under there. So for balance, this side of the foot is going to be padded, and so you want to come out like that. Alright, you want to come out like this because it's padded for the sake of balance. Alright, this side is going to be padded, so you want to have this sort of rhythm for the middle part. of the foot. You want to have that kind of, what do you call it, indentation, whatever it's called. And then for the heel, from the top view, you're just going to have these pointy thingies like that, and then it's going to be round at the back here like that. Not really round, like a perfect circle, but yeah, something like that. So these two sharp edges here represent the ankle. Alright, that's the ankle. So this is what it's going to look like from the top view. If you want, you can actually, this ridge here, this curve here, you can actually just draw it into the small toe like that. And then for the big toe, you could just do it like that. Alright, if you want. Point it inwards a bit, remember that. You can do it like that if you want. Alright, but again, remember it shouldn't be a perfect warped rectangle like that. You want it to be, you want it to pop out here, and then should be something like that. You want it to pop out where the pinky joins to the rest of the foot, and then it should sort of cave in slowly as it goes toward the heel. It's that simple. So this is what it looks like from the top view and from the side. That's what it looks like. And then from under the foot, is it going to fit here? Alright, so I'm going to lift it up a bit. What a foot will look like from under. It will be something like this, almost the same as this actually. But since we're rotating the foot, it's going to look a little bit different way. Should I start with the heel or with the middle part of the foot? Okay. So real easy. Just think of a question mark. So a question mark would be something like that, right? Yeah, that's kind of what you want for the foot. So I'm going to start with this part right here. It will be almost like a curved edge rectangle. Alright. That's for the dot of the question mark. Alright. We're aiming for something like this. So that's for the heel. So we're aiming for something like that. This kind of shape. Okay, so this is what it looks like. From the side view, from the top view, and then from under the foot. And notice how I drew the big toe here. It's sort of in steps like that, if you notice, right? So there's the first step here, and then we have the second step there. That's how you draw all the toes actually, not just the big one, but it's similar. And for the middle part of the foot, we have this pointy part here at the top right here. It's pointy and then comes down like that. There's this kind of arch at the bottom of the foot. And then for the toes are in this kind of step sequence like that. That's from the side view. And then, now from the front view, here's what the foot looks like. I want you guys to, I don't know why I'm always thinking of a house, but Imagine this as the roof of your house, right? This shape here follows it follows the ankles. I noticed that people draw the ankles, they align the ankles like that, but that's actually not how they are. If you look at anybody's feet, whether you're flat-footed or you got knocked knees or whatever, you will notice the inside of your ankle sits higher than the outside of your ankle. It's like this. It's not in a straight line. It goes like that. And so what you want to do is, we just want to attach this part of the foot to this part here. And so, judging by the direction of the ankles, this will be the left foot. How do I know that? Because I know that the inside part of the ankle is up and the outside of the ankle goes down. But it's going to look like something like this. Has an angle like that. Should I draw all of it? Because I may need to add the toe. Okay, I'll just draw another one. But it's something like that. You want to draw the leg or something like this. This will be the calf. It goes down like that. The ankle goes here. The outside of the ankle goes there. You just want to draw feet like that. When you're sketching or whatever, this usually helps. This will be the knee, like that. So you know this goes there, and then the outside of the ankle goes down like that. The big toe will be here, and then there we go, the foot. So this is from the front view. Okay, so this is the right leg. Here we're drawing the left leg. This is what the right leg will look like. The inside part of the ankle is up. Always think of that. Always remember that. And then the outside of the ankle will go down like that. And this is what the foot actually looks like. And so when we attach the toes, we must recognize that the toes, not only are they in a step sequence as I mentioned here, but they also follow this trajectory of the inside part of the foot. Okay, the foot is not only the big toe is not only bigger, but it sits at a higher part of the middle part of the foot than the rest of the toes. So as we discussed before, the big toe will be here, and then we will group the other three like that. Group the other three, and then the pinky toe will be somewhere here, like that. And of course, where the big toe joins, we said there's a bump, so it'll be something like that. Okay, it'll be something like that. So to make a cleaner sketch, for the sake of making a cleaner sketch, I'm going to start it here. Alright, so it's at an angle. So this would be the right foot. This would be the big toe. The grouped three right here. The group 3 will be here, and the pinky will be there. If I draw the left foot, I'm going to follow the same principles, the same rules. I group these 3, and then the pinky will be there. Alright. So I can see this person is kind of, well, not mid-stride, but they're walking. You can tell this foot is behind and it's almost getting up, and then, yeah. This is the shape you want to go for. Now, when you add these 3 things, alright, when you add the ankles, and you add the middle part of the foot. And then you add the toes like that. You're going to want to round off these shapes. These are just the basics. Alright. So you're going to want to round them off, and this is just a rough sketch, so don't be this ridiculous. But for the sake of style, you kind of want to exaggerate things a bit. You see how this foot looks right here? There are like how many bumps? There's like the first bump, there's a second bump here, and then there's a third bump for where the pinky attaches to the rest of the foot. Here there's a bump, and there's another bump. You kind of want to play around with the joints here a bit, alright? Just for aesthetics sake. So the toenail will be there, another one will be there, another one will be there. From the top view, this middle part of the foot, remember I said there's an arch here, right? It doesn't just go down like that. There's a bump here at the top, and then it comes down. There's a step sequence. Your feet should look like something like this.
I love you.